Hello and welcome to this educational presentation where I'd like to introduce a brand new trading method that's strategy number 2. I'm really excited about this because we've really been working on this for a long time. Pro Trader Strategies and Specialist Trading have been researching all of the fundamentals and all of the categories that go into constructing strategy number 2, and we finally feel after years of research that it's able to come out to the public and really share with you. And because of all the research we've done on strategy number 2, we're labeling this our new high, new low method, and I'll go into detail and explain to you in a few moments exactly what that means. So welcome, my name is Stephen Primo, President and Founder of Specialist Trading. And as I said, I'm really excited about strategy number 2 because we have been working on it for a very long time. And we really didn't want to introduce it to the public until we felt we had the best product available. And now we finally do. And I'll show you some examples in just a few moments of how powerful this method is. As well, I'll tell you about a great offer and a way in which to trade with strategy number 2. But before we begin, please take a moment to view our disclaimer. I'm going to show you some performance results by applying strategy number 2. But please remember that we can in no way guarantee that any of the results I'm about to share with you will be repeated in the future, and all examples are strictly for educational purposes only. Now let's give you some of the highlights of this particular method. We call it our new high, new low strategy. And the reason is because we've seen over time there's a high probability that after a signal is generated, let's say a buy signal, in a very short time a new high will be generated so that you'll be able to really take advantage of that. Think of that, having that edge of being able to buy and know with high probability that a new high will be generated after that in the stock, future, currency pair that you're trading. As well, if you're shorting, because it does generate sell signals, you'll know that very soon there's a high probability that a new low in whatever market you're trading will be accomplished. So this is a great new high, new low strategy. And the way it does this is by applying a unique filtering process that identifies these setups. So what it does is it filters out all of the low probability setups and only keeps those high probability ones. This is why it's taken us a while now to put this together. We've been searching for this filtering process, but I'm happy to say that we feel we finally found it. Now, one of the things it does filter out is the buy-sell line. There's actually no buy-sell line included in the rules of this particular method, so you don't have to worry about that, and we're having this a little bit more aggressive. Now, the trades last anywhere from 5 to 10 bars on average. So because of this short-term availability, it's ideal for option trading. If you're an option trader, well, this is great. You know that you don't have to be holding an option for a long time and watching the value of the option go lower. Most trades last on average 5 to 10 bars only. Now we have an aggressive version as well as a conservative version, but all of our versions are extremely consistent. What does that mean? It means that we are aware that not every signal is a winner. That's okay. But consistency means that there's a high probability for success. And if you do have a small loss, most of the time you'll be able to recoup it in probably the next signal or the signal that follows after that. Let me show you some current strategy number 2 examples. Okay, here's an example in Meta, okay, META. Now, if you wanted to, you could simply take these buy signals and when it made a new short-term high, get out, as you see right here. But if you wanted to hold on a little bit longer, because we say most trades will flourish and really mature after 5 to 10 bars, you could have held on, and in 7 days, well, you could have potentially captured 52 points. Here's an example now of a sell technique that we can use. A lot of traders we know like to get in and out quickly. So for this purpose, we see that strategy number 2 is really a great way to trade in and out and not hold up your money. For example, you could have taken this sell signal when you made this new short-term lows down here, gotten out with a nice 10-point gain to the downside in Netflix, and then wait for another signal to be generated, go short again, and in 2 days, another 10-point gain basically, and wait for another signal, and then right here gone short or bought the puts, and in 3 days made another 10 or 15 points. Okay, now if you held on for a more longer term approach, well, by longer term, we're looking at 9 days. You could have potentially captured 34 points as Netflix made new lows. Here's an example in ODFL. Okay, 2 buy signals were generated right next to each other. In 2 days later, it made new highs. Another buy signal was generated. Well, it hasn't made a new high yet, but as you can see, 60 points you could have potentially captured in a total of 7 days with these signals. Here's an example in Charter, okay, a sell signal. As you see, you could have sold here, and the next day nothing happened. In fact, you would have been holding on to some type of a loss, but in 5 days you could have potentially captured 40 points as the stock made a new low. You see, it's filtering out signals that don't have a high potential for success and only keeping the ones that potentially could make new highs or new lows. As we look at Align Technology, once again, you could have bought here and sold 2 days later as it made a new high, or simply bought here and held on, because once again, the average trade lasts 5 to 10 days and potentially captured 115 points in just 6 days as it made new highs. Now, I know a lot of traders don't just trade stocks, so we have other markets, because the beauty of strategy number 2 is that you can apply it to any other market and any other time frame. Here's an example in gold. As we see here, 2 sell signals were generated. You could have potentially captured 55 points in gold in just 8 days. Or if you're a currency pair trader in the Swiss franc, you could have potentially captured on a 4-hour chart 80 pips, or roughly $800 in just 2 days. So as we look at our highlights, once again, strategy 2 is a really exciting new high, new low strategy. The weakest signals are filtered out. Remember, you can trade aggressively as well as conservatively with these versions. You're going to get the complete course rules. And here's one of the best things. You can scan for daily setups using strategy number 2. So we're going to provide a scanning process so that you can look and see on a nightly basis what the best setups are for the next day. Remember, the average trade lasts 5 to 10 days, and it's ideal for option trading. Now, we have a great offer, because remember, strategy number 2 is not open to the public yet. It's that new. No one has actually traded it other than the research department here at Specialist Trading. So, with that said, we have a great bonus. Okay. Now, usually strategy number 2, when we put it out to the public and just sell it on its own, will cost thousands of dollars, close to $5,000, we feel, as it's being marketed right now. But what we're going to do is offer it in our masterclass, because we have our masterclass coming up, which is dealing with advanced scanning. Okay. And because you're able to scan strategy number 2 signals, we're going to throw that in as a special bonus. So sign up for our masterclass. And remember, that's a live class where yours truly will be teaching, and you'll be able to go over and show examples of all these really new scanning techniques that we have, and how to save your time and look for the best stocks. Over 46 years of trading experience coming from myself, teaching you how to use this scanning process, and then show you how you can scan for strategy number 2 signals as well. Now, this is only going to be available for the first 50 traders that respond to this new bonus. So please, if you're thinking about learning more about advanced scanning, well, this is a great bonus, because you're also going to be throwing in strategy number 2. Remember, the public hasn't seen this yet. No one is trading this, and it's going to be absolutely free, included as a bonus if you sign up for the scanning masterclass. So here's how to take advantage of this great offer. Contact Pro Trader Strategies. I would highly recommend giving them a call at area code 310-598-6677. Tell them that you specifically want the masterclass with strategy number 2 included, because you will have access to that. Okay, but remember, this is only for the first 50 traders that respond to this. After that, you're going to have to wait for strategy number 2 to be just sold privately by itself, and you have to pay the full price. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this short video. I really look forward to you becoming a student of mine with strategy number 2, as well as the scanning masterclass. Thanks so much. Hope to see you in class. Bye-bye.